Hey guys, Heretic, you here with a quick little, I don't know, ramble video. I haven't done one of these in a while. And an idea hit me. And so usually when that happens, I just kind of run with it. Just got back from Anime Expo. I was there with the SoCal Malfo guys. And I shot some video. Now, it's only about 7 minutes long. Mainly because we were so busy doing demos. I mean, the thing about a con like Anime Expo, it's a pretty huge convention. There's, I think they had around 60,000 people in attendance. And so that's 60,000 people potentially exposed to tabletop gaming for the first time. And so we were running Malifaux demos, and so we were pretty much busy the entire con, as you could tell, because I'm just about losing my voice. So I shot some video, and then I want to get into my little spiel. So let me just cut to that part right now. Alright, Anime Expo. We are in the entertainment hall. So, a bunch of console PS4 action going on. We also have our SoCal Malfo booth over there. See, we're coming up on the big screen. So, we got tabletop games, collectible card games, and other stuff.
How many sets you can walk on the board in one turn? These are the hit points, so he can get hit 8 times, 8 times. And these are the action points, and here are the cost. How much it costs to lose the action. You are the action.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I caught it midair.
Crossmaster Arena is the name of the game.
Oh, you got it. All right. But so he just retreats.
So everything is different
over here.
This one is a healer. She can heal herself and her team members.
Are these pre-painted?
They are pre-painted. So
nice.
This is how they come out of the box. This one is a long
it's pretty cool.
Yep. Really nice.
This little guy throws his water bombs on the board, and the water bombs will explode at some point. He can shoot them. Everyone around gets hit by them. This one can switch positions.
Yeah, that's cool. So here's the booth for it. They're also doing Tante Cure, the deck building game. So Japanime Games. And then behind us is some 40K. Let's take a look at the big screen. There, playing King of Fighters. So just continue to walk around.
Ashton Stakar, Station 3. Anthony Resendez, Station 3. Eric Lagosti, Station 4.
Look at
Abby Hikachuki, Station 4. Nick Johnson, Station 4. John Tucker, Station 4. Pedro Vega, Station 5. Papel, Station 5. Momel Williams, Station 5. Lionel Hobbs, Station 5.
In the back are some stand-ups.
Devin Borland,
here,
Station 6. Christian Martinez,
cool.
Station 6. Dardo Lopez, Station 6.
Where you can take some cool cosplay photography.
Morgan Wyckoff, main stage. Eric Fernandez, main stage. Marcos Guzman, main stage. Luther Chapman, main stage.
Yeah. Well, that was very nice. Thanks.
Cool. amazing. Cool. Let's see what else we got here. It's the Japanese garden. Cool nest. Sorry. Get out of their way. We can do some amazing shoots there. It's cool.
Oh, there.
So this is the like a photo studio for the cosplayers. Clone Trooper there. And let's take a walk around the rest of the convention because this is just the entertainment hall. So we are leaving the entertainment hall, going out to the main section of West Hall. Midday at the expo.
This is console game.
Starts. Sweet. Walking through the con. Deadpool. How many Vocaloids can you spot? So we're going to head over to the main hall and take a look at what's going on there. So, son of a bitch. So yeah, that was pretty much a very small snippet of Anime Expo. It was a great time. Pretty much non-stop demos the entire 4 days, and it's really cool to expose people to tabletop gaming for the first time ever. And so we met a lot of cool new people and got some people into the hobby that normally would have never been able to find out about such things. So a little thought struck me. Just a little commentary I wanted to put out there for you guys on YouTube, for you guys to discuss and make fun of or whatever. But I started thinking about, you know, what we consider the gateway drug to tabletop gaming, which is Warhammer 40k. and basically how that's probably the worst gateway drug that you could come up with. Now, if you're a Warhammer 40k fan, this isn't really directed against you personally. But, I mean, you need to look at the game objectively. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that 40k is the greatest game ever, right? And you love it. And you're just like the biggest GW fanboy there is. Okay. And then, you go and demo somebody and you guys have a great time. And then that guy goes, great, I'm in, how much does it cost to get into this game? And then you hit him with a $900 price tag. I mean, is that... Are we really perplexed as a community onto why, board games is sort of kicking our ass right now in terms of growth, and tabletop gaming seems to be a bit stagnant or even, shrinking, more people getting out of it, more people selling their stuff. I mean, do you really want to turn that new player onto, a company like GW? That's another question that you need to ask yourself. Here's a company that not only you're going to pay buku bucks for their product, but they're going to continually, escalate the price every year. Arbitrary. No matter, how they're doing as a company, no matter how the economy's doing, they're going to increase their prices. I mean, is that the responsible thing to do to someone? Is to turn them onto a company that, is going to, routinely take whatever army you buy, and if you get a new codex, then that army becomes, or the models that you've gotten, or the list that you've built, which are $900, becomes unplayable or virtually unplayable. I mean, is this what we want to settle for a gateway drug? And you can tell that I'm thinking we could do better. I mean, pretty much any other game is less expensive than 40k, and they wouldn't have to go through all the headaches. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And you guys know that I am a former 40k fan. I played it for a number of years, but since I've gotten out, I haven't looked back. And it's weird to me to see people going back to 40k. I think those people really need to get their head examined. I mean, it's just not that good of a game. I mean, can you really honestly sit down in front of a mirror and say, yes, I love 40k so much that I'm going to spend $1,000 playing it? I mean, let alone try to convince somebody who's never played tabletop, a tabletop war game in their life to do the same thing. That is insanity, and I think that's our problem. And you could comment whatever you want to do, but I mean, if you've never demoed games for people or never ran events, then you really are just talking out your ass. Just demoing Malifaux alone, our little club has turned that game to be a major player in most of the game stores in Southern California. In fact, you can go to any game store in Southern California and play. There'll be Malifaux events just about every weekend, and the reason is we saw potential in the game, and it had a lower barrier of entry, and it was overall just a more superior game. And I think I can make that case about every game that is not 40k or fantasy. And I'm just thinking, it needed to be said. Like, this is the problem with our community, is that we're depending on a game and a company that, you know, is out for the destruction of your local game store. I mean, why are you promoting this game? I'm honestly asking you guys, why actively promote a game like 40K? It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, you can argue, and I've heard a bunch of the pro GW arguments. You know, the worst ones I hate are the worst ones. Like, well, I hate GW as a company, but I really like the game. Really? Yeah, the game's that good that you're gonna put up with the shenanigans they do, or, you know, boycotting them is useless. No, it's not. You might not get everybody with you, but you just leaving and you know, actively pursuing other games and you promoting them with your friends, getting your friends into the game. I mean, not even, you don't have to go as far as what SoCal Malifaux does and, you know, run shows, but even you just, you know, playing a different game with your friends, you will find that there's just better products out there, you know? I mean, the fluff hasn't changed. I mean, you got a game where, you know, what, 7, 8 factions are the same faction, and you're gonna tell me that's a good thing? You know, you could play Red Marines, or you can play Green Marines, or you could play Blue Marines or Silver Marines. It's like, this is our gateway drug. This is a bad plan, and it's showing in the numbers. And I just think it's high time that, you know, you guys look at that and say, you know what, this is not a good idea. If we want to get people into wargaming, and there are plenty of reasons why you want to grow a community, you know, not to be selfish or anything, but I mean, growing the community benefits everybody involved. It benefits your local game store. It benefits, you know, where you get to play, you know, different opponents. It benefits the companies. You know, and people there saying, well, I can play GW. I just, you know, buy my armies off Amazon or eBay or whatever. Yeah, well, then you're screwing over your local game store. So, I don't know. I just honestly thought I would just put that out there and have you guys think about what I'm saying, because, yeah, I think 40K is a big problem, and I think that's why our community is kind of shrinking, and other communities like board gaming, the board gaming community, the RPG community are still going strong. So, anyways, food for thought, and I hope some of that made sense to you, and I'll see you on the next whatever I decide to do.